Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to recap about Friday Night Football that Virginia Tech did win in overtime. I'm in second overtime. So, without further ado, let's see what takeaways we have here throughout the highlights that they made from Friday Night Football. So, let's get to it. Well, for takeaways for Friday Night Football, this defense play good against Cal throughout this game. But for the offense, they step up big time as Car Jones did throw two touchdown passes throughout the game, even though he has one interception, which is not bad. But throughout this game, it feels like this VTech still got some hope in this team. I still pray for them, even though we didn't play this good. But either way, I'm proud that they get the job done and they succeeded by making a crucial stop on 4th down and 10 for overtime. Well, but about that arm to Kyler Jones, the A Green, I think is mostly impressive. But look at the run game. The run game played a lot better ever since they make some serious adjustments in the bye week. And they did practice this too throughout the bye week, which I'm mostly impressed. And that's what I like to see from this Hokies team that they play from Friday night did step up. So for my takeaways here, that defense is getting back in the rhythm at some point. But throughout the second quarter, we did play a bit sluggish. Like most of the team fell asleep during the third quarter. But at the end to start the game and in the fourth quarter, it feels like we still got hope left on this team. Even from kickoffs on the returns, feels it feels mostly positive. If as long as the team play good and get the job done without any turnovers, then I won't be upset this. But the hard running, I think from Stewart, where and the number player from them on number 27, he played out ridiculously well. Like, look at the running. It's like a Harman wrecking crew without run. But they did convert on 1 and 5 on third downs, which is not great. Right? They need to gain some tempo. But throughout this game, it feels like we got the strength we need. We need the offense and defense don't need to stop giving up on themselves and play until the finish. Yes. Even though they're tired, but they still need to fight on until they won. But I will give credit to Philip Montgomery because I know he stepped in. Then as a coach after Brent Pryde got fired. but most of the time, the third down conversions get slowly climbing as the game rolls out. So for next up after the highlights takeaway, we head into the stats on Friday Night Football for the whole team. So stay tuned, everyone. We'll be back for a bit. So here are the stats from week 7. So Hawkins run for 167 yards, length of 34, but Kyron Jones did rush for 156 yards and somehow got 2 touchdowns on the run in the end zone. But the defensive team for Cal Weathers only picked off only once from Kyron Jones' passes. So that's how it got only 1 turnover throughout Friday night's game. So before I wrap this up, let's see what the next game to take on against Louisville. Up next, let's see keys to the game. So here we go. So we have the keys to the game for week 8 against Louisville, presented by YouTube. Use YouTube Premium now so you can avoid all ads no matter the cost. So here are the keys to the game. So we want to eliminate explosive plays against Louisville because I know Louisville has the explosive run game. And we have to feed Hawkins the ball much more too, so he can gain a lot more yards. And also, we gotta set the tone at Lane Stadium. We cannot just go to Lane Stadium and win the game. We just need to set the tone and make a good statement win for Tech. And finally, we had to eliminate the incompletions because I know Jones tried to throw the ball. I know Kyron Jones wanted to make 50-50 passes in the air to his receivers downfield. But I want to see more accuracy from him, so that way he don't turn the ball over that much. So yeah, that's that for keys of the game presented by YouTube. To wrap this up for the post game, so for Hokies win over California Golden Bears, to me, it was mostly impressive to see them win in their second overtime since the last time we won an overtime game since against North Carolina in 2019 season. So I was hoping for the Hokies for the next game against Louisville Cardinals. They need to make less turnovers as possible, and they need to get more third down conversions, like what happened throughout the third quarter. They need to stop giving up on themselves. They need to play hard from first half to the second half until the finish, and they need to try their best, no matter what they take. So this will do for the post game show. So make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, peace.